Good morning. We are from Dragon Press at PS 120. Thank you for letting us come to an interview you today.
You're welcome. Good morning.
What inspired you to open this business?
I had adopted a pit bull puppy, and because I took her to a place to get trained, the way they were training her was a little aversive, which was a little aggressive for me, and I wasn't comfortable because she was a friendly puppy, but because the breed was a pit bull, they automatically assumed that she was aggressive. So because of that, it made me look into other ways to try to train other dogs because of how uncomfortable I felt while my dog was being trained. And this is how little she was at the time. Yes. So after I researched, put myself through school, and working with her, she became this amazing dog. And she's basically the reason behind Dogcipline. What happened also was when I tried to put her into other daycares while I was going through school, a lot of places basically wouldn't accept her because of her breed, without doing a temperament test, without even getting to meet her. But because of the breed, they just automatically said no. And that's when I decided to open up her own place, where she can come, and any other dog that comes here, there's no discrimination. All breeds are welcome as long as they do well with other dogs.
How long have you been in business?
Like 9 years now.
What is your favorite part about this job?
I think seeing how amazing the dogs do when they first come in, they're nervous and they're shy. And then after, say, one day, and sometimes after two, because sometimes they get still a little shy, they don't want to leave. The parents literally have to drag them out of daycare. So it's great. So you see how you saw them playing and stuff? They do that all day. It's a great thing to see.
How do you handle emergency situations or behavioral issues with dogs?
So the first thing we do, we try to prevent any behavioral issues, which basically means when we do a temperament test, we make sure that the dogs that do come to Dogcipline do well with other dogs. And at the same time, even though they do well with other dogs, things happen, right? But before anything can happen, we're always watching them. They're not left by themselves. Sometimes for instance, if a dog is uncomfortable, a lot of it has to do where they're not feeling well. So what we make sure is that the parents, if the dog isn't feeling well, or maybe after vaccines, that they're not dropped off. So it helps when the parents kind of follow our rules, and then we kind of instill certain things so that safety is our first concern.
What is your favorite and least favorite breed to work with?
My favorite breed is a pit bull. She was the one that inspired me to all this. And they're a great breed, misunderstood, and I feel not everyone should have this breed, but they are amazing. My least favorite, I cannot say I have a least favorite. I love dogs in general.
What is one of the biggest challenges you have faced, and how did you overcome it?
I have to say our biggest challenge was COVID, due to the fact that everyone had to stay home, the dogs were at home, and when things reopened, a lot of the dogs that were social before weren't social anymore. So we had to kind of work with a lot of separation anxiety and training. So it ended up becoming more of a individual training instead of like more of a group training, because every dog is different. And it helped us kind of learn how to deal with each dog, especially now when they come in for daycare.
What does a typical daily routine look like?
Okay. Well, we first come in, we make sure that the bowls are ready for their waters, everything is cleaned and disinfected, because cleanliness is an important thing when you're dealing with dogs, to avoid infections, diseases, anything to, get the dog sick. We try to avoid that. And we basically prepare just for them to kind of come in.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to open their business?
I would say, don't get discouraged. If you have a dream, definitely go for it. Even when people think you're crazy, because you'll be surprised. As long as you believe in yourself, you can go as far as you want. Okay, so never be discouraged.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hope you guys had a good time here.